This is When You See Me Say Yes. I am back. My name is Jasmine. I'm back for another intuitive tarot reading for my Libra collective. This reading is near and dear to my heart. I have a lot of Libra placements, so for all I know, likely, as with all my messages, I'm sure that there's things that I can resonate with as well. But yeah, for whatever reason, I've been, with each reading, I always come to the table with definitely a curiosity and just like an openness to like just perceive and understand whatever is going on and just deliver that message. But for this reading, I don't know, I wasn't apprehensive, but definitely there was some, I don't know, it felt like it was necessary to do. However, I just feel like I'm stepping into this energy with whoever's watching this. Like, I feel like you've been through a lot this year. Maybe a lot of change, a lot of transformation. Also, perhaps just what felt like a lot of turmoil. And I feel like a lot of you are just kind of touching ground. That's what it's kind of feeling like right now. I've already pre-drawn some cards here and just meditated over some of the energy. And I've, as usual, but for this, I immediately started to get a lot of messages. I feel like some of you right now may be also doubting yourself, and for whatever reason, like that's really coming through heavily. And just, if you are, for whatever reason, we're going to get into it, but I'm hearing also like, don't look back, don't question it, just like keep going. So before we get started, like I said, I just want to say, take whatever resonates and leave the rest. The first card that came out was the Ten of Cups. And then I was really drawn to this Crow Tarot deck that I have for this reading. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Then we had the Eight of Wands. I asked for one more card. The deck gave me two. We had the Knight of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Two of Wands. So there are a lot of twos here. I wanted some more clarification, which may also be with the kind of energy that you guys are in right now, where you're needing maybe just a little bit more clarity, a little bit more, which is maybe why this message has found you. So when I asked for clarity, I got the Ace of Cups over the Eight of Wands, which I was not expecting. And I don't know why, but I was going into this reading kind of like expecting a certain, I don't know. And so it's kind of like throwing me for a loop. So there could be that kind of energy coming through for you guys as well. As I sat and just meditated over the energy, I started to notice, of course I noticed that there were a lot of twos, which like makes sense for the Libra energy, balancing the scales, the beauty of duality, or just the energy of duality and understanding both sides to certain things and how there's a connection between opposites, simply because they exist with each other. If one exists, the other must as well. So what I am getting here is a story that's been told. This one might be quite specific as well, or there's just going to be a lot of details that are coming through because there was a lot coming through when I was meditating. I'm seeing a story here. I'm seeing that specifically, if this is a romantic situation, or just it can be applied to whatever situation that resonates. There was somebody that potentially was juggling you, or there was some kind of a situation that you were in where you were feeling like maybe you couldn't hold on to both things, or maybe somebody else felt like that. There was something here where there's a feeling of the inability to choose, the inability to make a choice, the inability to really keep up with whatever is going on. I then feel like somebody perhaps chose wrong, or they chose something else. They released whatever this Two of Cups connection was, with that being in reverse. I feel like there was, and for whatever reason, I'm also seeing like Leo. There could have been a Leo involved here. This was some kind of a release or some kind of a denial. However, I feel like there's a swift change, a swift shift. And this to me is like, you could have actually then come back together with this person. You could have gotten into a relationship with this person. You could have created an entire family with this person. This person could have done that with somebody else. There's something here about not being able to choose, making a choice, then potentially choosing the other one. But someone committed here for quite some time. Again, time is relative, but there was definitely a commitment here. There was some kind of a Ten of Cups situation here. And it was very fast moving. You could have created a family with somebody very fast. There's just something that feels very fast paced here. Or this could have happened with somebody that you're connecting with or somebody that you know. They could have just made these really rash choices, and not even rash, just like, but for whatever reason, I'm just seeing with the Ten of Cups being the overall energy, just initially there's a piece of the story where for some of you there may have been somebody, or this could be you, who potentially rushed into something, or rushed into like connection they weren't ready to commit to, or they found themselves in a situation where I'm hearing that for a while it was good. For a while it was the Ace of Cups. It felt like that was the right choice. It felt like they had made the right choice. And now I'm shifting in this energy where there's the Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody has like perhaps distanced themselves, or like taken a step back, or like become closed off. This could be a current partner. This could be somebody that you were with. But there's somebody here who, like, they went through all of these things. Things were good for a while. They made their choice. They committed. And now they're like kind of stepping back, or they're questioning, or there's something here that's like, there's a disconnect. I really feel strongly that somebody like made a choice and now they're looking in the other direction, or they're looking the other way. They're wondering if this is the right thing. And I will say, truly, this person was happy with whatever they were doing at a point, and then they moved into like some other, like now this energy. And I want to clarify this Nine of Cups because I'm not sure what that is, but there just feels like it's a wall, it's a block. Then with the Two of Wands, with this card here, the Two of Wands is making a choice. However, I just can't stop noticing that these two crows are looking away from each other. So, but they're still making the same choice, and they're coming together and creating the world. They're creating their own world. So this could be you and somebody else who have actually taken completely different paths, and now you have chosen paths that ultimately are going to lead you back together. This could also be a couple who they're looking different ways, but they still are, for whatever reason, taking action toward one another because they feel like it's the necessary choice to be making, if that makes sense. Like, you see how they're looking in different directions? They want to be somewhere else, but I feel like they choose to stay together. So there's a few different scenarios coming out, but a lot here about choice, and honestly just being unsure with which way to go, being kind of indecisive. With that Libra energy too coming out, it's kind of like understanding and seeing both sides, but sometimes with Libra it can be hard to really make a solid, like, okay, this is right versus this is wrong. I feel like somebody may be in a little bit of analysis paralysis here. That has been coming out in a few of the other readings this week. But really what's sticking out to me here is with this 10 of Cups as the overall energy, I feel like there's a few different scenarios, but I feel like to me, like, the 10 of Cups is so great, right? It's a great card. It's a great energy to pull. However, just like with tarot, like, there's no good with anything in tarot. There's no good and bad. With the 10 of Cups being upright, I just am seeing that card as like either it's past energy, or it's like there is, just like the cards that are maybe, there are certain cards that I feel like people are always like, oh, I don't want that, or that's not a good, like, and the imagery, of course, is like a lot different. So like, you compare this to like the 10 of Swords, it's different energy. However, there is a light and dark side to both, right? So with this card right now, I'm just really feeling like this energy is, like I said, either in passing, or this was just, it's something that this person wanted, but for some reason they just aren't actually there. Like, this is giving me energy of somebody who made choices in pursuit of the 10 of Cups, and they really thought that this was what they were supposed to do, and that this was what was going to bring them the best results. But now they're not so sure. Someone's looking and wanting to go back, but somebody could be feeling like it's way too late. And then if this is also you, this could be somebody that there's somebody here who like is like stonewalling somebody else. They've realized that there's no love where this is. This could be you with somebody else. Like, you could be realizing that there's not actually any love there, or this could be somebody that you've connected with or are connecting with, that they're realizing that their choice or the path that they have taken, there is not actually love. Like, they don't want to give, they don't feel like they can be vulnerable in whatever the situation is. And again, like, this could be you feeling like this with somebody else. Like, you could really be torn. Someone's really torn here. Now they feel like they've also gotten in too deep. They feel like they've made, see, again, like the three of Pentacles in reverse, they don't necessarily know if this is what they want to be working towards, if they want to come together with whatever the situation is. But they feel like they've made their choice, right? And I feel like the other person feels like that too. If this is a couple that, or a connect, or a partnership that you are not a part of, if you are wondering, I think that both of them are feeling like they want out. However, again, it feels like with these two wands and the way that they're crossing, there's something that feels very like if they point their wands in a different direction, the world falls. It's kind of like everything that they know would collapse. So it kind of, it's feeling complicated. But yeah, it's interesting. This 10 of Cups, I just can't stop looking at it. And this person could have children with somebody else. They could also, like, this could be somebody that you had children with. You're realizing there's somebody here who's really wondering if they should stay or if they should go. I just feel like there's somebody who's really struggling with that strongly. This could be, again, a work situation. This could be just a collaboration, a business partnership. There's something here where maybe you or somebody else like rushed into something and they thought that it'd be all that they wanted. And again, I'm getting to this Knight of Cups in reverse, and with that, it's like there's somebody here that doesn't want to work with you, or there's somebody else who is not wanting to work. There's somebody who doesn't want to work with somebody. There's somebody who is like shutting off, stonewalling somebody else. They're not being vulnerable. They're not really bringing authenticity. They're not being their authentic selves in whatever this is. They've kind of closed off. They shut off. Maybe they want to go back to whatever this was. Maybe they want to go back to this 10 of Cups. This could be, because we have the Ace of Cups too that clarified. I haven't even talked about that yet. And again, that's a really great card. It's like a gift. It was like a gift from the universe with love. And now I'm seeing this as the Eight of Wands, with the wands pointing in this direction. This person could be like, they chose work in some way over like love and like their family. They could have chosen to like really just dive into something that they felt was going to, again, bring them everything that they ever wanted. Or they could have just felt like they needed to take action. I'm also seeing somebody who like they were doing something and they thought that it would only be a year. Then it became 2 years, you know, then all of a sudden it's 4 years. Then it's, you know, and now it's like almost 10 years later. Like, just a lot of time has gone by really fast in something here. Somebody's feeling like, oh, I've wasted so much of this. Or like they're feeling like they're like, I'm hearing someone say, I've wasted so much of my life, so much of my journey, so much of my energy. Like, it's too late to turn around and turn back. But it's really not. It's interesting. But this person is lacking clarity, whoever this is. And if this is you, you know, what you're going to have to do is really like center yourself and ask your, like, this feels like there's a lot riding on one choice, but then it feels like your heart or somebody else's heart is in a different place. And wherever your heart really lies, and I know that that's kind of cliche to say, but I mean, it's true. It really, or whatever pulls you in whatever direction. You could be a manifesting generator if you are into human design, or if you're not, like, look that up or figure out what your design is. Like, look up your human design chart, because if you're feeling like you need to go in a different direction and you're questioning yourself, I just got that. That's very specific, but you need to follow whatever that is. You just intuitively, you know, and you can also figure that out by understanding, like, if you dedicate your energy to a certain thing and you feel drained afterwards, that's going to let you know right there, okay, this is not something for me. Whatever this is, whatever is for you is going to give you energy, I'm hearing. Whatever and whoever is really for you, you're not going to feel tired and drained after, like, spending time with them or spending time doing whatever this is. And this, like, somebody here is missing that piece. They're kind of more focused on the material aspects, what it's bringing to them, what makes the most sense, what's the lot, you know, versus, and what's happening here is this person is in so much of this stuck energy. They're starting to, like, almost feel, someone could be feeling like sick, or like feeling really like, and I say drained, like, so they could just be like really like weighed down, but it could be manifesting as like actually feeling ill, because they're so torn. And I think that there's some fear here. There's like a little bit of like someone's scared. And I heard when I was shuffling, like, forwards, straight ahead, or like just someone is like putting their head down and just trying to like bulldoze through whatever this is. And it's like, that's not working anymore. I feel like this person could have had something that they really wanted. They could have had a connection or somebody that they loved. And again, this could have been somebody that they had a family with, and they really dedicated a lot of their time, a lot of their energy, a lot of everything to either a business, or they could have, this could even be like just partying. This could be just somebody dedicated a lot of their time and energy to just the wrong thing. That's the energy I'm getting here. Because this is past energy, and now I keep looking, the more that I look at this Eight of Wands, the more I'm seeing just this as somebody who's like flying through this part. So just to be clear of what I'm talking about here, I'm seeing these two cards, right? Like these two cards coming out. This is marriage, this is love, this is family, this is everything that is going, this is wish fulfillment on an emotional level, right? It's everything that you could want. And this Eight of Wands coming out first, like, again, it's like, if it was here, it's like this person would be moving towards it, but I just feel like this person moved through this very fast. With the sunflowers here too, this was reminding me of the sun card. Like this person could have really like had children. This could be a parent figure. This could be somebody that this could be a parent that I mean, this is another message coming through in this reading. But this could have been a parent that you like experienced and connected with for like a period of time in your life, but they kind of moved through that and they dedicated themselves to work, or like they weren't there, and they're now turning around and realizing like, oh wait, like, is this too late? Is it too late to really take the time and give my energy to like who and what I really love? This also is like, you could be a parent who, maybe you're dealing with a teenager who, this is like that kind of energy where it's like, now you're like, this could be a teenager that's like stonewalling you, or kind of like not wanting to work with you. Like just something feels like a real gift and like beautiful moment in time. It's like something just went by too fast. Trigger warning, but this could be like somebody passed too. Like there was just something here that was like really sweet and now and like just wish fulfillment. I don't want to say, like, this could also be like maybe a child was like, I'm so sorry if that is the case, but there could have been like news of like a pregnancy, and maybe that didn't pan out in the way that you thought it would, or that this person thought it would. There's something here where they're just like, it just feels like something that someone didn't actually want to go by so fast, and it did. And again, on a different note, this could just be a period of a relationship where like maybe you went through a honeymoon phase with somebody, and now it's like this person, you're kind of starting to see the true colors of somebody, or like you're seeing how, like, again, a really stubborn energy, like again, this stonewalling energy. And with the Two of Wands here, I'm getting that saying that's like, whatever this is, there needs to be love and emotion allowed into this. It's not enough to just have someone's like taking action, or two people are taking action towards something, and they're missing a key piece that's needed. And whether or not they're going to be able to find that, the ability to be vulnerable with one another, and whether or not they're going to be able to really make it through whatever this is, like, together. Not to say, of course, they're going to make it through regardless, but whether they're going to make it through together and really reignite and, like, I'm here, like, revitalize or, like, resuscitate this relationship. It really depends on, if this is a romantic connection, it depends on whether or not, and it's not just one person. There's a dynamic here where there's somebody that feels like they have to be really closed off, that someone doesn't feel safe to be vulnerable. They don't feel safe. That's why they're stonewalling this other person. But in order for this to work out and for it to really feel safe and healthy for each person, there's going to need to be some kind of a breakthrough here on an emotional level. Like, somebody has to put their sword or their guard down. This wanted to come out. I want to see what this is. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so this, it just might not be time for this to be over. You could, if this is you and you're questioning whether or not this is the right or wrong thing, see, I see why now, like, this energy is like, just kind of, it's like you don't really know which way to go. Like, if this is you, see, yeah, with the Lovers. It's hard to make a choice here because I feel like your intuition is blocked. If this is you or this person, like, but there's spirits all over this. I mean, this is a lot of, this is just a moment where this is a trial period to kind of see if, like, if this is you with somebody else, if you guys, and if you're wanting and you believe that this is meant to work, like if what I said earlier, where if you're feeling like this is giving you that reciprocal energy in that way, this could just be a phase that's not necessarily over. This person could just be going through a lot of, like, or this situation is, the situation with the stonewalling and the coldness that I'm, like, seeing here, like, and there's just a stubbornness. Again, there's, like, an unwillingness to work with you or whoever this is about. This isn't over. This isn't a cycle that is over. Or I'm also getting something else. This could be somebody who doesn't want this cycle to end. They could be refusing this. This is specific. You could be wanting to divorce somebody, or you could be wanting to walk away from something, and this person is not necessarily, they're like stonewalling. They're refusing to let this go or work with you. This could also be a co-parenting situation. You could be wanting to co-parent with somebody. They could be refusing to do that. There's something here where there's just I'm looking at, like, a chessboard. Like, I'm seeing, like, I don't know, I just heard checkmate. But then it's like the energy is like I don't know if you can have a tie in chess. I don't know. There's something here where it's like, it just feels like this person is refusing to it's their move, but they're refusing to make it. That's what I'm hearing. Like, they're refusing to play the game, right? And this isn't like it's not like, I'm not saying that whatever this is, it's not an actual game, but, like, it's like playing chess with somebody and then somebody just saying, well, I'm just not going to make my last move because you know what I mean? Like, just so you can't win. Like, it's that kind of energy. It's really stubborn, kind of immature. If this is like a younger person that you're working with, or like that you're kind of experiencing, or that this message resonates for, this could be like a teenager, like I said, that you are just trying to get through to, but they're just not really letting you in. However, I feel like Spirit is saying that this is gonna change. And maybe you just need to approach this in a different way. I mean, this, with the Lovers coming out, and the Five of Swords, rest. Yeah, I feel like you just need to take a break from whatever. Like, I think that you need to take a pause. I got into this reading being like, okay, well, we're going to find some solutions here. We're going to find some solutions to, like, the stagnant energy. And honestly, I think that right now, this is, like, a time where you can, like, this message should be, if this is resonating, this should bring you some clarity and some validation for just what's going on in the situation in general. So you're not crazy. You're not, like, if you're going through this is like, whatever this is, it's going to pass. But I think what's being said here is that there's really nothing you can do, like, in order to take action. I think that you know intuitively, until you know intuitively what the right choice is, whether you need to go in this direction or this direction, you need to just wait. And I think that Spirit's going to bring you that sign. It's going to be communicated to you, I'm hearing, literally from above. So, like, you could also like receive a message, because the Lovers is Gemini. Like this could be like a communication or some kind of a like, I think that it's gonna be like, okay, you'll know when you know, and when you know, you're gonna know for sure. It's not, this is more of a message that's coming to you to say this isn't gonna last forever, and just to validate that, like, yes, we hear that you're in this energy. Yes, these are like your guides, like like they're saying, yes, like we are here with you. We know this is going on. Again, you're not crazy. You're not like, but this is like a part of whatever this is. It's meant to happen. It's meant to happen this way. And just trust that they've got it. They're all over it. However, this is just a period where you just got to hold on and wait a little bit longer, or just kind of move through whatever this is. But it's a frustrating thing, because I just feel like there's somebody that you really care about and love, if this is you, that is really closed off to you. For some of you, that could, and that's really hurtful. You could feel like this person has completely disconnected, or like you could just also need them. I'm hearing like maybe you have a partner who travels a lot for work. They could just be like gone, or maybe their way of communicating and connecting is a lot different than yours. Like their love language could be a lot different. They could just be you, or this person could be interpreting the way that you express love and what you're needing as like you not wanting to work with them. There's a really big like stronghold here, and it's like kind of like a power issue between two parties here. And whatever this is, it's just getting figured out. But I just feel like you guys are in this energy here with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. Like, I'm just seeing this as like just really frustrating, like not very productive energy, and I don't blame you. I mean, but whatever this is, again, I feel like you guys are going to move through this, and I feel like you'll take action towards one another, or you could be waiting on this person like to take action and choose the path that they truly are meant to be on. But it's just, you can't make someone choose or like do the work. Like they have to choose themselves. And again, it's like Spirit is not saying wait around for this person, or like really try to like, this is more asking you to surrender, just to surrender to the process. And that's really, really hard. But that's kind of what this is giving. Knight of Wands. There's a lot of Wands now. See, I feel like this could also be like, you could be maybe having, okay, this could be like, intimacy could be an issue. Like maybe you haven't been intimate with this person in a while, or like there's just, I feel like there's been some stagnancy and a lack of passion, and at one point there was, and then there's a lull here. There's some kind of a lull where it's like, is this ever gonna end? And the answer is, I think yes. Like, but I feel like this is going to be a slow, I'm hearing slow burn. There's a song called Slow Burn. You might want to look that up. That was random. But like, the Knight of Wands is like fast, but it's like they don't stick around for long. So like this could be energy where this person, like they're kind of flighty, and they also could, because they're facing now this way. So like, again, I just feel like they're on their way back. If this person is not with you, they're just, something is happening here where this person, it's like they're making the connections, and they're going to understand that they want to go back to whatever was that really made them happy. But this person can't come with Wands energy to like, because these are the cups over here. So like, again, like this person needs to be in this Knight of Cups energy if they're going to come towards whatever this is. Like this, it's just, it's not gonna work. So like this is again like, okay, I'm also envisioning like a couple that maybe is like, maybe being intimate with one another is how you or somebody else connected, like, or how two people connected, and that's not necessarily the way in which you guys are meant to connect, or the way these people are needing to connect to really make things work. So like again, there's a lot of different situations coming out, so this could be like about a particular partnership that you are aware of but not actually a part of the partnership, and then this could also be a partnership that you are in. So take what resonates and leave the rest. But you know, I feel like I'm getting a lot of into like somebody's business a lot, so I just, you know, there's just, you could also be like, if this person is coming at you with Knight of Wands energy and you're not interested in just that, like you could have made that clear to that person and that could have made them not want to work with you. Like this is not like, this could have been somebody who only wanted to be physically intimate with you or somebody else, but they are realizing now that like that's not what they wanted, that's not bringing them fulfillment, that's not bringing them true happiness, because it's fleeting, it's a fleeting energy, it doesn't last very long. But with this Knight of Wands here, like I just feel like this person's coming back this way, but they can't come as a Knight of Wands, they need to come at least as the Knight of Cups, and ideally they'd be coming as a king, or you know, the Emperor. Like they need some steady, long, like energy, they need some steady energy that's going to be sustainable, like that brings longevity, not just like, you know, a few nights here and there and then they're gone. This could again be somebody who works a lot and travels. They need to really, you know, somebody needs to take the time to like really dedicate, just really put their best foot forward if they're wanting to really make this work, if they want this family. I mean, I'm seeing a lot about family here too. Yeah, Nine of Wands energy. You could be in the energy where you, yeah. This person, if this is you, this person sees you as the, or I don't know, I said Nine of Wands. See, you could see yourself as in like Nine of Wands energy, but this person sees you, and you are like healing, but like this person sees you like in this Nine of Pentacles energy, and really like you are the Magician here. I think that you're realizing and starting to, I'm also seeing, okay, I'm getting so many specific like vivid images, it's so crazy. I'm seeing somebody who's coming home and they're slowly seeing that I'm seeing someone who goes on a work trip, they're coming home, they're seeing that, or maybe it's not a work trip, whatever, they leave for a while, they come back, they're seeing slowly that you are becoming more okay without them. They're seeing that you're creating, your dreams are manifesting into reality, and even if that is not like what's happening on the surface, like your dreams don't have to be like literally coming true right now, they could just see that you're really starting to gain your power back, and you're just starting to understand again how to be okay without them. If this is a romantic kind of thing, this could just be like a simple partnership, like again like a business partnership where it's like someone is like in and out and they're coming back and seeing that, you know, the more, you know, at first when they would leave, maybe you were distraught, maybe you were in all this like, you know, chaotic energy, maybe you were just feeling very, you know, just in despair, and now it's like gradually every time they come back they see that you're getting better and better a little bit, and now I'm hearing it's like you have one foot out the door and one foot in. It's like they're now feeling like you're flighty. I don't know, there's also mirroring with the twos here in the duality. It's like there's the scales are being balanced again. I mean, this is a Libra reading, so with the Magician here too, it's like I feel like this is your energy. You're in this like very powerful, like this stronghold has made you strong, like on your own. You're standing on your own 2 feet. You're not needing this person. And if this person returns, like if enough time goes by, there is going to be like just a disconnect here. There's not going to be much left to go off of. I mean, I'm hearing they didn't bring you that much in the first place. I don't know. Like, there's just like, this is hard because it's like you don't necessarily know if this is going to work out or if this is like the person for you. But what this message again is bringing to you is that that's okay. You're where you're supposed to be right now. This is supposed to be happening. This is meant to like unfold the way it's been unfolding. And I know that this feels very frustrating because it feels like maybe you or somebody else, like they just want answers. They want like a solid, and they want to make a choice. This person can be frustrated with themselves. Like if this is somebody else, like because they, or this could be you, just feeling like really frustrated and really like almost like annoyed with themselves because they can't make a choice. But eventually either they will or the universe will make it for them, right? Or you, like something's got to give here for sure. Yeah, I want to get a few messages before I close this out, just because I feel like I could stay in this energy for a while because it's like there's just so much more that I want to know. I'm getting glimpses and like I don't know, I just heard the like say something, I'm giving up on you. I just heard like somebody who, like I just feel like someone's losing hope here. They're losing like their desire to continue to wait and like make this work for whatever this is. If this is business, this could also just be like a situation where you don't know if this is really gonna be, I want to be more than friends. And that came out in reverse. I left you before you could leave me. Wow. And then I want to feel that way again. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm telling you guys, whatever this is, there was a period where this person wants to go back to however they felt. I don't know what this is. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, I do know what it is, but it's just like, oh, it's crazy when that happens. Yeah, and then I hid who I really am from you. I am telling you guys, if this is somebody who is fighting, I left before you could leave me. And this, I put right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so literally, they chose or they left something behind, but they want to go back to it, or they want to like, again, this feels like energy where like you guys could still be somehow connected, or maybe you guys are still together but not like officially together. I don't know, there's some kind of, again, I know I feel like I'm repeating myself so much, but there's just so much, this is just strong and very vivid energy. But with I want to feel that way again, this person, someone wants to just bring life back into whatever a connection is. They want that again. But again, yeah, I hid who I really am for you. They feel like they can't come forward and be whoever they want to be in this. They didn't want to tell you. Someone's like, they're not wanting to say like, I want to be more than just friends. This could, again, I'm getting energy of like, you could have gotten divorced from this person, or there could have been like a separation after a really long time being together, like, and you're trying to co-parent, someone's trying to act like they don't care, but they really do. They're hiding a lot under the surface. Still waters run deep is what I'm hearing too. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. I'm just gonna say, so I can relate to the like unevolved version of me, wanting to kind of not show everything that's going on underneath the surface, even though there's so much, it's almost like scary. Like this person just feels like they can't be this deeply connected, or like this, they're afraid of themselves. This person just needs to face their own depth and just be comfortable with how emotional and how much they really feel and who they really are before they can really authentically present themselves to you again. But they want what you had. They want what you have. You still have it if this is somebody that you're dealing with like romantically. However, like again, I hate who I really am from you. I feel like you came to the table and you really brought and were who you were, and this person, they didn't actually do that. And now it's like creating this thing where you're realizing that like this is not the same person that you thought you were getting involved with, or vice versa, or someone, this is something that's happening somewhere with somebody, and whoever they're with or whoever they're connected to, like this is happening. This is very specific. Like this is a dynamic, and this is an issue that's happening in a connection for sure. Here, this is like, wow. This person could have just connected and or known how to connect through like sex, through like intimacy, but they're not actually being intimate. Like, again, there could be a lack of real, again, the key word is intimacy. This person's learning that. Yeah. They're not telling you how they're really feeling right now. Or if this is you, you need to tell this person how you're really feeling. Otherwise, I feel like whoever this is, like if this is you or someone's gonna move on here. Someone's gonna really just call it a day and give that energy all back to themselves, which, I mean, we never should be giving our energy away to other people, but I'm just seeing like somebody's just becoming okay being alone, like not depending on whatever or whoever this is what I'm going to leave this with. So if this is you, keep your head up. This is definitely validation, and I hope this finds whoever this is meant to be, like whoever this reading is for. It was quite specific. There was a lot of very vivid images and details. I just wish I could plop you guys into my, just so you could see what I'm seeing, so I could, because it was a lot, but yeah, very clear that you're being divinely guided and protected, and that this is really, if this finds you, this is just, again, clarification and confirmation. This is your clarification. This is your clarity. This is your clarity that your ancestors, your angels, your guides, they're with you. You are right where you need to be, and don't worry about whether or not this is going to be over, or whether or not this is going to, like, this phase is going to end, or like, because again, it's like that stuck energy. It's not going to last forever. Okay. You're going to make it through. You're going to see, the fog is clearing. Okay. And yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. Please, if this resonated, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I am going to be doing these readings every week, just to update the collective. I'm just going to be doing zodiac sign readings, just because I feel like they are more specific and detailed in the energy. And yeah, so if this resonated, stay tuned for next week, because I'll be doing another Libra reading then. And until then, I am wishing you the best, the most peace, love, prosperity, tranquility, and serenity, and clarity for you, Libra. Yeah, with that, I'm going to say goodbye.